Right now, millions of retailers, grocery stores, and even fast food restaurants are extremely concerned about one thing: their customers. Because customers are not coming back to some of these stores. And frankly, what we're seeing is scary because now customers are staying at home. They're not going to fast food places, they're not going to restaurants, they're not even going to retail stores in some cases. But look what McDonald's is planning to do. It says right here, McDonald's celebrates the return of the extra value meals with a $5 sausage McMuffin with egg meal and an $8 Big Mac meal. That's interesting because we've seen all the reports and the TikToks and where there was an $18 Big Mac meal. $18. That's a Big Mac, a medium fry, and a medium drink. We'll see. But this is actually from McDonald's corporate website. Look at this right here. It says starting September 8th, score the savings you've been craving when you make it an extra value meal. It says, and we really mean back. We've been working hard to make our meals more affordable, giving you the food you love at a price that hits the spot. We kicked off this year with McValue, offering you more ways to save, and now we're doubling down on our promise. Starting September 8th, we're bringing extra value meals back to McDonald's so you can save when you make your favorites a meal. Okay. Here's the reason why this is important. This is good news. And I'm not saying this is good news because we should all run to McDonald's and go get an extra value meal. First off, today is September 5th, so we're 3 days away. But when it comes to September 8th, should we all run to McDonald's? Well, we don't need to. Here's the reason why. First off, some people don't like the food. I get it. But here's the reason why this is important. When McDonald's came out with the McValue meal, okay, they were competing with the likes of Wendy's. Wendy's had the 4 for $4. And then we saw McDonald's had their McValue meal, where you got I think it was 4 nuggets, you got a burger, you got a small fry, I think a small drink. You got all that for, $5, right? And it was a pretty good deal. It competed with Wendy's because now it's not a 4 for $4 anymore from Wendy's. But here's the reason why this is big. When McDonald's started to do their McValue meal, guess what happened? We saw Denny's had more deals. IHOP had more deals. They're trying to compete with McDonald's for breakfast. Not only that, we saw Burger King, had more deals. Burger King, I think you could get like a big king meal, some, I don't know, okay? But I know they had the deals, okay? That was big because then it made it where it was less expensive if you ate out. But this is the reason why I'm bringing this to your attention. When more people opted to eat out as opposed to eating in at their home, this meant the prices at grocery stores were a little bit cheaper. There were more products to choose from. That's what we're going to see. That's why what McDonald's is doing right here, that is huge. It says right here, ultimate options, unbeatable prices. It says, the return of the extra value meal ensures fans can find everyday affordable pricing on McDonald's menu boards across the country. And with options across breakfast, lunch, and dinner, there's an extra value meal for every craving. For instance, you got the sausage McMuffin with egg, sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle, egg McMuffin, bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, Big Mac, 10-piece chicken nuggets, any variety quarter pounder, a burger, and any variety crispy sandwich. Says in celebration of their return to McDonald's menus nationwide, these 8 extra value meals save customers 15% when compared to purchasing an entree, fries, and a drink individually. Okay. So yes, you can save money here. That's good. Okay, that is good. That's what the American people want. They want to save money. But here's the thing that I'm most curious about. And I don't know what we're going to see until we get to September 8th. Are we going to see the size of the sausage McMuffin with egg? Is that going to get smaller? Because I've seen so many different TikTok videos, different review sites, where they were saying over the past year, the egg part of the sausage McMuffin went from a decent size to something a little bit smaller. And again, I've never tested it myself, but I've seen so many different videos that are saying the exact same thing. Just like with Starbucks, where you get the small drink and the grande, they're the same if you take out the ice. It's interesting what these restaurants are doing, but the good news is the prices are going to become better. Now, I don't know what to say. I don't know what we're going to get from all this, but all I can tell you is it's going to lead us in the right direction where we're going to save some money. I want to read you one last thing. So when it comes to bringing more value and affordability to fans, we're just getting started. Expect more price-pointed extra value meals in the near future, like $5 sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, a $10 or $8 10-piece chicken McNuggets meal in November, and fans will be able to snag a snack wrap for $2.99 through the end of the year. Download the McDonald's app to stay up to date on more ways to save. Okay, so that's that. Now, are you going to go to McDonald's? Maybe you hate McDonald's. It doesn't matter. Okay, what matters is they are going to potentially lead the charge. And if they do, I expect Wendy's is going to come out with some better deals. We're going to see Burger King come out with better deals. We're going to see potentially Chick-fil-A come out with better deals. All these different fast food chains are going to have to compete on every single customer. And that right there is good news for you and I.